Imagine a world where every dollar you pay in taxes disappears into someone's pocket instead of building schools, hospitals, or roads. That world isn't fiction. It's happening right now all around us. From crumbling infrastructure and overcrowded hospitals to politicians living lavish lifestyles while their constituents struggle, corruption is a disease that eats away at the very fabric of society. But it's not just a problem in developing countries. Corruption is as global as a pair of Bono's sunglasses. It's in the boardrooms of multinational corporations, the halls of government, and even your local soccer club. Now, some of you youngsters out there might be thinking, Watergate, is that some kind of fancy bottled water for pigeons? Let me assure you it's far more scandalous than that. Picture this. 1972, Richard Nixon, a man who looks like he gargles with gravel, is president. He's running for re-election and he's way ahead in the polls. Some goons break into the Democratic National Committee headquarters at the Watergate Hotel. They're caught trying to bug the place, and it quickly becomes clear that this wasn't just some random act of burglary. The ensuing investigation revealed a web of lies, cover-ups, and abuses of power that would make your head spin faster than a disco ball at Studio 54. Okay, buckle up, buttercups, because this next scandal involves more accounting fraud than a casino run by chimpanzees. Enron, once a shining star of the energy industry, turned out to be a giant house of cards built on lies, deceit, and enough creative accounting to make even Bernie Madoff blush. We're talking billions of dollars in debt hidden from investors, inflated profits, and a corporate culture that encouraged greed and deception. Thousands of Enron employees lost their jobs and life savings when the company went bankrupt. Investors, both big and small, saw their portfolios go up in smoke. The Enron scandal was a harsh reminder that when it comes to corporate greed, everyone loses, except, of course, the executives, who usually manage to walk away with golden parachutes. Football, or soccer, as our American friends like to call it, a sport loved by billions around the world. But behind the beautiful game lurks a dark underbelly of corruption that would make even Diego Maradona blush. FIFA, the governing body of international football, was supposed to be the guardian of the sport, ensuring fair play and integrity. Instead, it became a breeding ground for bribery, money laundering, and vote rigging that would make a banana republic blush. The scandal, which erupted in 2015, led to the arrest of several high-ranking FIFA officials and sent shockwaves through the world of sport. Sepp Blatter, the man who had ruled FIFA with an iron fist for decades, was forced to step down, although not before clinging to power with the tenacity of a particularly stubborn barnacle. Now, let's take a trip to Malaysia, where we encounter the 1MDB scandal, a financial scandal so brazen, so audacious, it would make even a seasoned con artist say, hold on a minute, that's just outrageous. We're talking about billions of dollars being siphoned away from a state-owned investment fund, money that was supposed to be used to benefit the Malaysian people. Instead, it ended up in the pockets of corrupt officials and their cronies, who used it to fund lavish lifestyles, buy luxury properties, and even finance Hollywood movies. The scandal implicated some of the most powerful people in Malaysia, including former Prime Minister Najib Razak. The 1MDB scandal is a cautionary tale about the dangers of unfettered greed and the corrosive effects of corruption on a nation's economy and institutions. Hold on to your hard hats, folks, because this next scandal takes us deep into the heart of Brazil, where we encounter Petrobras, the country's state-owned oil giant. It's a tale as old as time itself, a company with vast wealth, politicians eager to get their hands on it, and a whole lot of backroom deals that would make even the most seasoned lobbyist blush. We're talking about billions of dollars in bribes, kickbacks, and inflated contracts, all designed to enrich corrupt executives and politicians while draining the company's coffers and robbing the Brazilian people blind. The Petrobras scandal involved an intricate web of corruption that stretched from the highest levels of government down to contractors and middlemen. The scandal sent shockwaves through Brazil, leading to mass protests, the impeachment of President Dilma Rousseff, and a deep sense of disillusionment with the political class. It's enough to make you want to swear off fossil fuels altogether. Now, you might think that a scandal involving a car wash would be pretty tame, but you'd be wrong. Operation Car Wash, a sprawling corruption investigation in Brazil, was anything but squeaky clean. It all started with a seemingly mundane investigation into a money laundering scheme operating out of a gas station car wash. But as investigators dug deeper, they uncovered a massive bribery network that implicated politicians, business executives, and even a former president. The investigation, which began in 2014, has led to the arrest and prosecution of dozens of powerful figures, including former President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva. Operation Car Wash is a testament to the power of investigative journalism and the importance of holding the powerful accountable. Hold on to your pretzels, folks, because this next scandal involves more twists and turns than a Bavarian pretzel factory. Siemens, the German industrial giant, found itself at the center of a massive bribery scandal that spanned continents and implicated hundreds of company officials. We're talking about billions of dollars in bribes paid to government officials around the world to secure lucrative contracts. The scandal, which came to light in 2006, revealed a corporate culture where bribery was not only tolerated but encouraged. Siemens had a dedicated slush fund for bribes, and they even had a code name for it: useful expenses. The Siemens bribery scandal was a stark reminder that corruption is not just a problem in developing countries, it can infect even the most respected corporations in the world. Now, let's dive into the murky world of offshore finance, a world where the rich and powerful go to hide their money from tax authorities and prying eyes. The Panama Papers, a massive leak of documents from a Panamanian law firm, blew the lid off this secretive world, exposing a vast network of shell companies, secret accounts, and dodgy dealings that would make even a Swiss banker blush. We're talking about trillions of dollars hidden away in tax havens, money that could be used to fund schools, hospitals, and other essential services. Instead, it's sitting in offshore accounts, doing nothing but gathering dust and avoiding taxes. The Panama Papers implicated politicians, celebrities, and business leaders from around the world, including several world leaders. The Panama Papers was a wake-up call, exposing the vast scale of global tax avoidance and highlighting the need for greater financial transparency. Hold on to your vuvuzelas, folks, because this next scandal takes us to South Africa, where we witness the audacity of the Gupta family, who managed to capture an entire state with their web of influence and corruption. Close friends with former President Jacob Zuma, the Guptas used their political connections to enrich themselves at the expense of the South African people. We're talking about billions of dollars in state contracts awarded to Gupta-owned companies, often without any competitive bidding process. The Gupta's influence extended to key state institutions, including the National Treasury and state-owned enterprises. The Gupta scandal exposed the corrosive effects of state capture, where private interest hijacks state institutions for their own benefit. It led to widespread protests, the resignation of President Zuma, and a national reckoning with the legacy of corruption in South Africa. Now let's take a trip to Italy, a country known for its delicious food, stunning scenery, and of course its long and storied history of organized crime. The Italian mafia, with its roots in Sicily, has been a fixture in Italian society for centuries, infiltrating businesses, government, and everyday life. We're talking about extortion, racketeering, drug trafficking, and good old-fashioned murder. Over the decades, the mafia has managed to infiltrate the highest levels of Italian government, corrupting politicians, judges, and police officers. The mafia's grip on Italy has been a major obstacle to the country's economic and social progress. It has undermined the rule of law, eroded public trust, and created a climate of fear and intimidation. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos that dive deep into the issues shaping our world. Together, we can make a difference. From Watergate to the Panama Papers, these scandals remind us that corruption is a global problem that requires a global response. It's time to shine a light on the dark corners where corruption festers and hold those in power accountable for their actions. Remember, sunlight is the best disinfectant, and it's time we air out the dirty laundry of corruption for the whole world to see.